them. We wouldn't be the last ones left. The wind whipped up again, and I leaned back, letting it flow over my skin. My usual baggy clothes didn't let my skin breathe the warmth of the air. I felt like I was recharging in the moonlight. The tiredness and weariness of life just melting away all the negative emotions I was feeling. A couple times, a pair of wolves would run a few yards away from me into the forests. Mates, running through the trees for the first time together. I don't know how long it was that I was out there. I felt a little bad. I knew Ty may have looked for me, if his mind wasn't completely taken over by his mate. Hell, he may have already taken her home, leaving Maddie and I to go home with Father and Melissa. Or Maddie left with her new mate, leaving just me. I shuddered at the thought. The clouds seemed to have moved on, and I enjoyed full moonlight when I heard crunching coming into the forest. Someone wasn't being subtle about their entry. Passively, I turned my head over, knowing it might be one of my siblings or some couple who decided to make out in the forest. The wind picked up again and blew towards the castle, towards the sound of someone stomping through the forest. You know, some of us are trying to enjoy the quiet moonlight. My voice carried through the trees, and for a moment the footfall stopped. I smiled and leaned back up into the moonlight. But the footsteps continued forward towards me, and I sighed. They were even louder than before, and I pushed up from a reclining position, sitting up straight. I turned in their direction. They paused not too far from the rock. It was a while, and the silence of the forest settled back in. "Do you need me?" Kai asked, but I didn't answer. "Frankly, I feel like you didn't get the hint that I was—"
"What is your name?"
The voice, deep and gravelly, caressed my skin as I gasped. I couldn't speak, couldn't move. I just sat there, the voice alone making my body react. I knew what this feeling was without an explanation. Kai cooed from the back of my mind. His voice growled this time.
"What is your name, mate?"
Finally, I managed to swallow my shock. "Ari. My name is Ari Meadows."